IBS, ulcers, pancreas, adrenals, upper intestines, gallbladder, liver, problems in the middle of the spine. So that energy is our personal power center. It's the magnetic core of the personality and the ego. Everything's about the ego, and it's a healthy ego is what we're trying to establish. We're not trying to get rid of ego. We are trying to establish a healthy ego, because the illnesses that originate here are activated by issues related to self-responsibility, self-esteem, self-worth, fear of rejection, and oversensitivity to criticism, right? We all could stand to work on that latter one, the oversensitivity to criticism. Okay. The fears that come along with that are fears of rejection, fears of criticism, fears of looking foolish, fears of failing to meet your responsibilities, all fears related to physical appearance and being judged by it, all fears related to physical, like fear of obesity, fear of baldness or aging, fears that others will discover your secrets, your shame-based secrets, your shameful secrets. The strengths that come in an aligned solar plexus are more self-esteem, more soul esteem, more self-respect, more self-discipline, motivation, ambition, the ability to manifest and generate from your action, the ability to handle a crisis, the courage to take risk, more generosity, ethics, and strength of character. And remember, the sacred truth of the solar plexus is honor oneself. Okay. And it's all about self-respect. Got to develop an esteem here. Any questions about the solar plexus? This is where we enhance all of our inner power. I'll wait for a second while I go through my notes on this. You need self-esteem for a greater intuition. So don't trivialize the power of self-esteem for this. Your intuition will immediately develop more the more you develop a self-esteem. Okay. I was taught that I'm not humble if I don't have self-esteem. And that was my block in the solar plexus. Okay. No, that was my faulting point on that. And we'll face our own narcissism in that. Our own ego will swell up, where our pride's weakness will come up in that. Here are the questions that you could ask yourself for greater work in the solar plexus if you're ready. Do I like myself? If not, what don't I like about myself and why? Am I actively working to change the things about myself that I don't like? Remember that self-responsibility part. This will help you. Am I honest? Do I sometimes misrepresent my truth? And if so, why? Am I critical of others? Do I need to blame others as a way of protecting myself? Am I able to admit it when I'm wrong? Right? It's a hard one for most. Am I able to be open to feedback from other people about myself? Am I in need of approval of others? And if so, why? Do I consider myself strong or weak? Am I afraid to take care of myself? Have I ever allowed myself to be in a relationship with a person I really didn't love, but it seemed better than being alone? Do I respect myself? Can I decide to make changes in my lifestyle and then stick to that commitment? Am I afraid of responsibility? Or do I feel responsible for everything and everyone? That's me, that second one. Am I continually wishing for my life to be different? If so, am I doing anything to change that? If you want differences, you have to do it. Sacred action. Okay. Fourth chakra, heart chakra, And if you are struggling here, you may notice blood pressure